Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Monday night. Hi, everyone. Whoever's up here watching the replay, kisses to around everyone. Yes, hello to the early birds. Hello, Tammy. Hello, my sweet Amy. Let me get to this other one because the chat flows a little quicker on this other one. What a day. What a day. Let's see here. Live chat. There we go. What a day. So we got what? Just two of y'all so far? I didn't go announce it in on the Facebook group. I should have went and announced it on the Facebook group. But if one of y'all has the capability of doing that, that'd be great. But I completely forgot. There's so little activity on my little Facebook group that, I forget. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to watch myself on my own TV. I'm going to mute myself though, but watch the chat there. Okay. Maggie's in here on the bed. Well, hey, Sarah. Good to see you. Hey, Primitive Heart. Hey. You might have to tell me your actual name there, Primitive Heart, because I'm terrible with names. Hey, Kellyanne. Good to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did one of these, and my hair is jacked. I didn't even go check my hair. Y'all just have to forgive me. Hey, Janice, good to see you. Yeah, and I'm going to have to really watch the chat. I'm glad that Amy's in here. I don't because I went through the settings to see if I can make it subscriber only, and they've changed something with YouTube, and so I wasn't able to make it subscriber only. Hey, Mary Jo, good to see you, sweetie. That is awesome. So yeah, no, someone told me I couldn't do something this evening and threatened me with legal action if I talked about them on my YouTube channel. So that's like double dog daring a Gen Xer, and that was a really bad idea. Never, ever, ever, never, ever threaten a Gen X redhead with legal action for something that they can freely do anytime they want to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And did you tell me what you said your name was? No, you didn't tell me. Ah, well, thank you, Sarah. I'm glad. Well, hi, Gemma. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see everybody. Maybe everybody was, ready for a live. Ready for a live. And I got my Kool-Aid. This is strawberry watermelon water additive, sugar-free water additive. Great value. You can get at Walmart for a few bucks for a pack of 10. I drink mostly bottled water, and so I like to spice it up. So there you have it. But my oldest son was over here earlier, and we won't call him by name, but my oldest son was over here, and he decided, since Mama was putting his feet to the fire about paying his own bills, and he didn't want to take responsibility for his phone line, so he just brought me his phone and stuck me with his phone. That's fine. That's fine. But then he told me that that if I talked about him on my social media, that he might be forced to take legal action. But you know what? What he didn't take in consideration is, unless I mention him by name, by his legal name, there's very little he can do about that. Very little. Very little. that he could do to me about talking about him unless I mention his legal name. So you don't stab your mother in the back and then threaten her and tell her she can't do something. No, it doesn't work like that. Mm-mm. Nope, it don't work like that. So, who else has dealt with um a grown child? It's okay. I'm fine. I got it out of my system. He's not the boss of me. Good evening, Beverly. It's so good to see you. I'm like other content creators. I have my favorites. Some of y'all I even talk to on Facebook Messenger. So, yes. What the heck is right, Kelly? What the heck is right? He's 33 years old. Pay your own bills, boy. Pay your own bills. And asking him to do so should not have got me disowned, but apparently it did. So, whatever. Whatever. But I told him, you know, whenever you decide that I'm your mother again, I love you and I will be here. And your brother loves you and he will be here. And that's where I left it. So there's Amy. Amy, I'm gonna go watch your video when I'm done here. I seen that you put one out and it really made me curious. The title really had me going. I almost went and watched it before going live and I was like, no, it'll be there. It'll be there. I got so excited to go watch it. Hey there, Mel. Good to see you. Ah, there's old Roxy, my gypsy soul. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, just laugh at him. Yeah, just laugh at him. Well, I think I did the best I could. I told him I'd still be here when he came to his senses, and that's all I can do. We're not going to talk about him by name. We're not going to talk about his legal name, but he's not going to be the boss of me. You know, he's not the boss of me. I'm 52 years old. A 33-year-old son that I gave birth to at 19 years old is not going to be the boss of me. I'm sorry, just not. Go live your life with that woman. You go live your life. And in the future, when you realize that what you did to your mother was wrong, I'll be here. Hopefully. Hopefully, I'll still be here. Because now there's no contact. So that's all well and good. If that's what he wants, I'll respect it. I'll respect his no contact if that's what he wants. He can come get his stuff. But that's, yep. I've already cried. I already did that last week. Cried myself to sleep and all that. Had to take extra anxiety meds and all that good stuff. I already went through that. Good to see you too. You you might have to tell me a first name there, Yarn Journal. You have an older son also who was very needy in the past. Just take and take. Yeah. I feel like I've done and done these past 3 years. I have done and done and done and done and done for him and bent over backwards. And apparently none of it was enough. None of it was enough. So I've been disrespected, and um, you know, my feelings have never been considered in any of this, you know, repeatedly disrespected and, mistreated in this whole situation, and taken advantage of and stepped on, and just, you know, the whole 9 yards. Hey, Connie. And that's over now. That's over now. I will not be disrespected and mistreated in my own house ever again. Ever again. So, yes, my Maggie, my sweet, sweet girl. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see my sweet Maggie down here. Yeah, my girl. Pay no attention to the mess on the floor. This is my sweet girl. Knocking stuff over as usual. There we go. Okay. Yep, puppy. My constant companion, my sweet Maggie Mags. It's taken your son 18 years to start up and realize his dad and stepmom were why he didn't get to. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She is a real sweetie. Thank you. Yes, Maggie is very cute. She is very cute. And she lets you know when anyone is within breathing distance of the front door. She's a real good girl. She's a real good girl. Absolutely. Oh, and in other news that everyone should probably know, I broke up with James this week. Sorry. I guess I should have. It turns out he was not the one. Not a bad guy. Not a bad guy. Very nice guy. He just wasn't right for me. So, just to let everyone know that's watching, don't go hating on him or anything like that. Um, he did have a couple of little emotional outburst, but I did it the best way I could. I was very nice about it, but you know. Oh, Connie from Central Ohio. Okay. Thank you, Connie from Central Ohio. Two Connies. Hey, Ellen. Good to see you, sweetie. Love your channel. Quality content. Yeah, sometimes you got to cut him loose. I mean, like I said, he wasn't a bad guy. He just wasn't my guy, and I felt like if I had stayed with James, that I would be settling, for regular, and it just. Oh, that's right. I did get Happy Meal today. Thank you, Roxy. Roxy sent me some more Happy Mail because, she is the gift that keeps giving. My bestie, one of my besties. I have 4 besties, y'all. Anyway, working on a 5th, right, Tammy? Tammy's quickly becoming a 5th bestie. Anyway, but she in all her spare time inadvertently ordered 2 sets of business cards for me. And so today I got the second set of business cards. Um, and they're very cool. I don't know if y'all can, let's see how much y'all can see these. I'm looking on my TV to see how much. Yeah, okay. This is what it said. I like these too. These are really nice too. This is the front and this is the back. I'm trying to see how much glare is on there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'm watching myself on TV. If y'all are wondering, if y'all are wondering, I have my live up on my big 50-inch TV. And so, and they come in this really nice plastic container to keep them dust free and everything too. And the other ones, just to refresh everybody's memory, were these pretty cloudy ones. Were these, and they pretty much say the same thing. So she spoiled me, y'all. Very happy mail. Oh, and I had a clean bill of health from the doctor. My A1C is down to 5.1, and it has been in the normal range for a year now. So I'm officially in diabetic, what do they call that? Remission. So there you have it. Absolutely. Diabetes is in my rear view. Woohoo! I don't have to worry about that little monster coming back. So I live a pretty sugar free life for the most part. Yep, yep. I do pretty good. I did get a pain shot because I have osteoarthritis and bone spurs in my spine, and the weather has been going this hot, cold, and today was a very cold day, so it was aggravating me. So he did give me a pain shot, a non-narcotic pain shot, and so I did take one of them with my B12 shot because I go monthly to the doctor, and because of the gastric bypass surgery that I had 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, I have to get a monthly B12 shot. I could get the stuff and give myself the shot, but for some reason, I just physically can't give myself a shot. I have tried, but there's just something in my brain that's broken that won't let me do a needle in my stomach or arm or whatever. I just can't deal with the whole needle stuff. It just, there's a mental block that just won't let me do the mechanics of it. I've tried. So I just carry my little self to the doctor once a month and get a shot in the hip. It's not a huge deal for me to do that. So because something in the way the gastric bypass changes your digestive system, I can no longer take B12 pills, supplement pills, and have them absorb through my digestive system properly. So therefore, I have to get the shots so that I get the proper nutrition, and so I don't become malnutrition depending on how I'm eating. Even though I do eat, I do my best to eat a balanced diet. It's still good to keep up with the shots, and I do take multivitamins as well. So that's why my weight loss has been in maintaining my current size has been successful because I stick with what the doctor tell me to do. So yeah, yeah, yeah. My diabetes was reversed because of the gastric bypass surgery. Because when you have gastric bypass surgery, your body treats sugar differently, and so you avoid it like the plague for the most part. Because if I eat too much sugar or the wrong kind of sugar, it makes me very nauseous. So I'm very careful with sugar, very very careful, and it just digests differently. And it it's the reason why that the weight loss doctor suggested the gastric bypass instead of the gastric sleeve. Now, there have been many times since my surgery that I wished I had went with the gastric sleeve, but because of the recovery and because of a lot of things, because of a lot of things, but mainly because, well, one of the main reasons is because I have IBS-C, which is the constant IBS with constipation. And so I still struggle a little bit with that, but I've learned to manage that. I've got a good handle on that as well. It took me a long time to get a good handle on it, but I feel like I got a good handle on that too. And I take all the medicine prescribed to me for that and for everything else. But I mean, I really feel like right now, currently, I have a really good handle on my health. It's, you know, it's this life stuff that keeps kicking my butt. It's the life stuff that keeps kicking my butt, and I mean, as far as James goes, that was a clean break. and I'm well and good out of that. Um, Him and his brother just really needed more help than I could really do. They were in a situation that they need a social worker, to be honest. They're, they're not bad people. They're just in a situation where they really need a social worker to progress their life and to move on and to improve their life. And it was just really sucking the energy out of me trying to help them. And I got my own stuff going on to where it was just sucking my energy too much. It was just because I have, y'all know me, I have a big heart, and everything in me wanted to help them. I wanted to do things for them, and I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot for them, and I wanted to do a lot. But, you know, it I had this phrase repeating in my head. This situation is just sucking your energy. It's an energy suck. It's in this, because I had prayed for clarity. I really had just prayed for clarity. And I was like, you know, what do I need to do here? Because I knew that I wasn't in love with him, and that I really didn't feel like I was going to get there. you know so what do I do? And of course I leaned on my best, two of my best besties. And I felt like I had my answer, and so I went ahead and broke up, you know and just moved on with and I'm just moving on. you know and like I said, he's not a bad person. He's just not my person. So, I give him back some things he'd given me, because I didn't feel it was appropriate to keep them. you know so, I did it as nicely and kindly as I could, you know, because he hadn't done me wrong. He hadn't done anything to deserve me to be mean to him. So I wasn't mean. So, and yes, Connie, I'm very proud of my health. I worked hard for my health. I've been through a lot of things to get to this point. A lot of things. And so it's been hard fought for health. Yes. I wish my back would cooperate and let me do more things. It stops me doing a lot. But, I'm good. Yes, Miss Linda, we sure do. And it's really good to see you, Miss Linda. Miss Linda, you such an inspiration to me. But yes, protect the peace. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to protect my peace. Whatever that means, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to protect my peace. Thank you, Miss Sarah. I appreciate that. Yeah, I look back at old pictures and I'm just like, whoa, are you serious right now? Is that really me? Is that really me? But yeah, I mean, from 436 pounds. Now my lowest weight was 217, but I'm back up to 220. I'm not gonna beat myself up over 3 pounds. So, but last I weighed myself, I was at 220. So we're talking 216 pounds, because my highest weight was 436. So that's coming from my doctor's records. So, hey, Don, good to see you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can't help someone by putting yourself on fire. Absolutely. 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 And this is strawberry watermelon water. But yes, yes. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, the goal is to, once I get some things in my household dealt with, me and Maggie are going to get back to our walks, and, you know, get that. I think me and her get back to walking. She's put on a little weight herself, my sweet Maggie. And even though she does her barky rounds in the backyard and does her running, and she runs quite a bit, and I don't give her a lot of table food. So it's not like she's, Ellen, you're right. It's not easy to be proud. Everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, you should be so proud. You should be dancing, and you should, do this, and you should do that about losing 216 pounds." Yes, but it's just I don't know if it's ever hit me yet. I don't know if it's ever really dawned on me my accomplishment. And I've had so much on me emotionally on top of I haven't really had time to celebrate. I've had so much on me emotionally with my oldest son and life. I've really not had time to stop and be proud of myself. Yeah, I've really just not had time. I know I should be proud of myself, and parts of me are when I get in when I put them size 14 jeans on. I really feel it, and I'm really excited. I mean, I used to wear a size 36 in women's jeans. 36. 36. And I can wear a size 14. I can squeeze it to a size 14 without having to lay on the bed and zip them up. I just stand up and pull them up and zip them. That that is mind blowing. That is absolute mind blowing. I haven't wore size 14 since I was 19 years old. 19 years old, and I'm 52. That's before I had Johnny. But I just really haven't had time. I really feel like I should have a daggum party to celebrate this accomplishment, but who would even come? I just don't have the time to think about it. I'm just so glad to be alive. You know, you would. Oh, oh. Well, that's something to think about for summer, maybe. I love y'all so much. I do. I love y'all so much. I needed this so much. Y'all just don't know. After my boy come in here and did his little dig at my heart, I was like, I need to talk to my people. I need to talk to my people. I had to make it an online party. That's what we'll do. We'll have to make it an online party. That's what we'll do. I'll see if I can get some lawn furniture and set up an outdoor situation and just do an outdoor celebration this summer. That sounds like something to work toward. What do y'all think? A live stream celebration in the backyard with the dogs. We clean up the dog yard, set up some furniture. Yeah, I don't know about a Zoom link, but maybe. Well, maybe that. I don't know. I don't know much about Zoom, Linda, but that does sound like a plan. Because my Wi-Fi probably will reach that out there. Well, yeah, maybe. I think my backyard, because I have this really good Wi-Fi here. Really good Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think maybe some of y'all that know, I tell you, those of you that have access to my Facebook instant messenger, y'all gonna have to help me out with that whole Zoom thing because I don't know anything about Zoom. But yeah, a Zoom party this summer. Yeah, because it's too cold here now, and I'll need to get some furniture and we'll clean up the dog's yard. And yeah, and we'll have a Zoom party in the backyard with the dogs and everything. I'll get some balloons and I'll wear my red dress. The dress that Amy made me. Yes, I'll get some shapewear so I can show off my figure. No, you didn't. You're good. You're good, Deneen. You're good. We're talking about having a celebration of my weight loss journey this summer, and we're going to have a Zoom party in the backyard. Yeah, they talked me into it. They talked me into it. Hopefully, I can afford the lawn furniture. It won't be that we'll just have to rake up all the poo. Because that's where they do all their business back there. So we'll just have to, me and Johnny, get up back there. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. Yeah. But we were talking about that I haven't done any kind of big celebration for my 216-pound weight loss. And I need to do that. I need to do that. It might be more by summer. You know, it might be more by summer. I might have lost more by then. Me and Maggie get back to walking and everything. I might have lost more by then. But yeah, I'll get me some shapewear and I wear this beautiful dress that that Amy made me, and we'll have a good time. You got to have a party dress, right? I have a party dress. I do, and I have red shoes to go with it. I have a beautiful Phoenix pin that Amy sent me. I can put that right in the middle. I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna look good. Yep. We'll get the dogs a bath so they don't. Well, not that y'all can smell them through Zoom, but we'll make sure that all the subscribers get to the Zoom meeting. This will be subscriber only, as far as the Zoom goes. Yes, it is a gorgeous dress, and it suits me down to the ground. Shows my tattoos off, and oh man, it suits me big time. Yeah. Of course, you can't see any of my tattoos right now because I'm wearing this sweatshirt, but it's a little chilly here. And I went all bundled up to the doctor today. I had my hat and my sweater on and everything. I was all bundled up because when you lose over 200 pounds, you lose all your insulation. So all of a sudden, I'm cold natured. And it becomes a two dog night with a dog on your right and a dog on your left. But they warm you up, though. They keep you warm while you sleep. Have y'all seen these videos? I posted one on my post channel page about these shelters that have this adoption process where they set people out in this gallery, and they put the dogs through, like, I guess they put them through one at a time, and the dogs pick the adopter. That the people don't pick the dog picks the person. I'm addicted to these videos. I'm totally addicted to the. Oh, you have a 4-dog night. That's the way to go, Mary Jo. Went from 357 to 262. Let's party. All right, Barbara. That is amazing. I bet you feel so good. I bet you look so good. Hot mama now, baby. We're hot mamas now. Yes, Tammy, I tell you, I'm so addicted to these videos. I shared one on my post page because I'm just so addicted. But shapewear on once and nearly blew a corduroy. I had to immediately take it off. Nearly landed me in the ER. Okay, Connie, I'll keep that in mind. I'm thinking I might go to Lane Bryant and try to find some shapewear. Maybe they might have some that might not kill me. I don't want to order it on Amazon and then like try, order one, try it, nope, send it back. Order one, nope, send it back. I don't want to have that process going on because I know that's what's the process. I just can see into the future that that's what it's going to be like if I order it from from Amazon. So I'd rather go get it in person. You went from 289 to 140. Wow, Mary Joe, that's amazing. Such a tiny little lady you are. I don't know how much Roxy's lost. Roxy's lost a lot. She's down to a size 6. So she's tiny, tiny. I call her a skinny mini all the time. Skinny, skinny. I'm making her this cardigan now. Shaper Mint has very nice shapewear, good return policy. Good to know, Deneen, because I got all this what the new kids are calling a fupa. I have a fupa. Thank you, Connie. It's been hard fought for, that's for sure. 325 to 135. Look at her go. Wow. Look at that. That's amazing. But I'm scared to wear it. I'm afraid I would need the jaws of life to get out of it. And the firefighters around here aren't single. Mel, I don't know if the firefighters around here are single or not. I might have to fall and can't get up to find out. I'm single again, so hmm. I might need to fall and can't get up to find out. I took at least 10 garbage bags of 3X clothes to the women's shelter. Yeah. Yeah, I went from a 5X to a 1X, and that is mind blowing. Yeah, that hoodie that Roxy sent me, I looked at it and I was like, this looks really small. But by God, I got into it and I looked really cute. And I felt really tiny in it. Well, Sarah, you make my heart smile every time I see a comment from you. I love all y'all. I recognize y'all when y'all comment. I may not always remember everybody's first name unless it's in your screen name, but I recognize names. Just schedule an appointment of them to replace smoke detectors. Smoke detectors. Ah, I hadn't thought about that, Linda. That's great. That's a great idea. You have a hard time thinking of your new size. Yeah. And then up top, I went from a 52 double D to a 46C. Talking about mind blown. Mind blown. Well, good, Dawn. I look forward to seeing your comments too, darling. And you know who I'm excited for right now? Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches. I am so excited that she's finally getting her house. I've been watching, normally I don't always watch her videos, but I've been, and I felt so terrible about her losing Bentley. I cried like a baby. I didn't know what to say. I thought about reaching out, but I didn't know what to say. because a couple of years ago I lost Axel, and but it was different. The way I lost Axel was different than the way she lost Bentley. Re got to say goodbye to Axel. She didn't even get to say goodbye to Bentley. And my heart just broke for her. And I just boohooed. And I was like, do I even reach out? And I was like, I don't know her. I'm not friends with her. But I prayed for her and her family. I just sent prayers up. I think that's about all I could do that would do any good, because she's got a really good support system. So she didn't need me, other than just praying for her, and just that's all I've been doing, is just praying for her, because I think that's about all I could do at this point. She doesn't need me to reach out. But I've been really happy that her house dreams seem to be coming true. She's they managed to sell their house, and they managed to sell that house, and it looks like they're going to get a new house that she really likes. And I'm super happy to see that happen, because she has been through so much that more than one person should ever have to go through. And I just hope that this new house brings her the joy that she so richly deserves. You know, it's just so hard to see someone that good go through that much. It really is. But I'm glad that some good is starting to happen, and things are starting to turn in her favor, and I hope it continues. I hope this is her year. I really hope that 2026 is both our years. And I'm going to continue to pray for Jennifer and her family. Because she really deserves it. I really deserve it. Everybody deserves a better year than last year. Last year could have been worse. Could have been better, but could have been worse. But it really sucked for Jennifer, and so I'm hoping this year is a better year for her, and me too. And for all y'all, I hope all y'all have a really good year this year too. You know, we just I think the key is going to be staying positive when things aren't positive. I think that's the hardest thing to do in general, is trying to remain with a positive, upbeat attitude when life is crap. I think, and and yes, this cup is absolutely true. Classy, but I cuss a lot. I got a potty mouth, okay? I do. But my heart belongs to Jesus. Always will, always has. So that is who I have my faith in. And that's who keeps the positivity flowing through me. And so when you got your heart and your head that in that direction, you can stay positive even when your life seems crappy. And my life is not in completely crappy. There's a lot of good in my life, and I focus on that. The crochet is good. I got 3 sweaters going, and I'm pretty happy about that. And I got y'all, and I'm very, very happy about that. Y'all keep me going every time. My obligation to my channel and my people, that keeps me purposeful. That's my purpose. I consider my channel my purpose. And I feel like as long as you have a purpose in life, you have something to live for. You have something that to remain positive about. You know, yeah. Does my channel make me money? A little. I make about 200 to 300 a month. That's it. That's all I make, and that covers a couple of credit card payments and groceries. That's it. That's it. So I'm not making enough to, you know, pay anything big or do anything big with my money. So this is a labor of love for me. This is not, you know, making me rich by any means. So, and right now I haven't even made $100 this month. So I have to do something the rest of this month to get my income back up, or else I'm going to be in trouble next month. So, you know, And I've had 0 sweater orders this month, which really kind of scares me, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yep. We need to accept the good, bad, and the ugly. That's all we can do. You know, During a recent storm, I had to remind myself to be grateful the Lord for my roof. Yeah. Yeah. You know what we do when things leak around here? Sunroofs in particular. Well, the van. I watched um the weather forecast like a hawk, Linda. And every time it looks like it's rain, we go and put a tarp on the van to keep the sunroof from leaking inside the van. So we're thankful that the van runs and drives as well as it does. The radio, of course, has now stopped working, probably because of the leaky roof, and the wires have probably corroded, and that's probably why my radio stopped working. But by God, she runs and drives. The air conditioner sort of works. The heat works really well, but she's mechanically in good shape. She cranks every time she goes down the road. We're okay. But yeah, but that's that. Put out a bucket and called your dad. Exactly right. That's what we would do if we had a leaky roof around here. We would just get a bucket and put it under the leak and call the landlord, because that's all you really can do. You can't. There's no reason to sit and cry about it. There's no reason to go butt your head up against the wall, or you know go into fix it mode. Look for a solution to your problem, but don't send a prayer up to the good Lord, but don't let it defeat you. Don't let it rule you. Don't let it ruin your life. Just look for a solution. If you reach the conclusion that there's nothing you could do about it right then and there, send a prayer up and go sit down and pick your crochet up, or turn on a TV and watch something that entertains you. Try to get your mind off of it. Do what you can about it. Why control what you can control. Put the rest in God's hand, and then move on with your life. Just try not to let it rule you. Try not let it to determine the course of your life, until you have to, you know, because all of that negativity and all of that worry and all that browbeating yourself is only going to endanger your health. It's scientifically proven that when you stress out about the little things, the things you can't control, the things you can't do nothing about, it endangers your health. It endangers your health. It starts it turn and you end up internalizing it, and you end up with a headache or an upset stomach, or your back starts hurting, or you just end up with little ailments that all can be traced back to stress. And so there are tricks of dealing with it without it turning into that. So you know that's why crochet is such a beautiful calming outlet for so many of us, is because it helps you deal with it. It just You pick up that hook and that yarn, and you put on music, or you put on an audio book, or whatever it is, a TV show, or whatever it is that you like to listen to while you're crocheting, and things just melt away, you know, or you do some other craft, and whatever it is that you're into, you know. Ottawa is going to school for his master's, starts a part-time job at the Hill. Wow. That's amazing, Deneen. Congratulations. I know you're proud of that. That is amazing. Did he become a U.S. citizen to do that? Because I know y'all from Canada. Did he have to become a citizen to do that? That's amazing. How long have we been going? 55 folks. Wow, 55? How many thumbs do we have? Hold on. Rubbing elbows with the movers and the shakers. That's it. No, it's in the Canadian. Oh, it's in the Canadian. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's down. Okay, 54 watching. Okay. Could somebody get on the thumbs up? We got 3 thumbs up, or at least that's what looks like. Show. Hold on. Let me. Okay, it doesn't let me do it on there. I was trying to figure out how many thumbs up I got on my screen here, but it's not really showing me. If I refresh this, let me see what happens if I refresh that. I'm going to refresh the chat and everything. Bear with me, y'all. Yeah, now I got to go back up here to top chat and go back to live chat. Okay. Okay, 32. Okay. Yeah, it's showing 33 over here. Okay. All right. So more than half of you. So that's cool. Okay. More than half. That's cool. Yep. 34. Cool. It's an easy thing to overlook. I usually, if I'm going on, like I like to go to Mama G Gear and Rusty's lives because they're so lively and they're such wonderful people. I love them dearly. Um, but I hit the thumbie on the way to the chat because I don't like to forget. And then I hit it on my TV because I'm hoping it counts as twice. He had to get fingerprinted to get his security clearance. Oh yeah, fingerprinted. I'm surprised they didn't do hair follicle and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure they did thorough background and everything. I know back in the day, Lord, a long time ago when I did security work, you had to go through a whole bunch of stuff just to do security. And back in the early 2000s when I worked at FedEx, boy, did we have to go through a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Jenny, good to see you. Even the opposition didn't get security cleared. Not sure how he got through. And I saw something on Facebook about this little boy that I've been trying to find. Hey, Nanny, good to see you. You know, I watched one of your videos and you are absolutely adorable. And that grandbaby of yours is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love your accent. I love it. It was so sweet. And that grandbaby, when you pulled that grandbaby in your lap, I was like, oh my gosh, how squishy goodness. Squishy baby goodness. I probably will never be a grandma, but that's okay. I thought about renting myself out as a grandma. Grandma for rent. We'll babysit. We'll come spoil your babies for a couple of hours. We'll bake cookies. We'll make grilled cheese. We'll have a blast. Ah. Are you in Canada too, Mel? You are so welcome, darling. I subscribe too. I'll have to share you on my little post page. Is Amy still in here? Hold up a minute. Let me see if I can. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Because your channel is very new. Oh, you're up to 56. Okay. Let's see what we can do about that. Do-do-do. Here's Amy. Y'all go check Nanny out, huh? She's adorable. She's just starting out. Amy's good at the newer channels. She likes to watch the newer channels. So y'all check Nanny's channel out. Give her some love over there. Throw some yarn in her window, aka subscribe if you like her content, please. She is absolutely adorable. Ooh, wild rice and salmon for dinner. That sounds good. I had leftover spaghetti, which my stomach didn't like because I was upset. And my emotions are in direct contact with my stomach. So there's that. Yep. But I'm fine. I got breakfast biscuits. As long as I got breakfast biscuits, I eat. I eat. I'm addicted to these little bad boys right here. I'm going to show you these. Even though they have sugar in them, unfortunately. But these are my drug of choice these days. But they have a whole lot of fiber in them, and they're wonderful. I get them from Sam's because they have boxes of 30 of them for like $15, and I eat them every day. So when I can't eat anything else, I think that's why the sugar doesn't bother me, is because I'm eating them in kind of in substitute of regular meals. So I think that's why the sugar doesn't bother me. And that high fiber content is helping me in other ways. So, but that almond butter and that cinnamon, ooh, delicious. Wonderful. Oh, well, thank you, Nanny. I appreciate that. Hey, Billy. Good to see you. I'm here and just left my DNA on the thummies. Awesome. You're cleaning and listening. All right. Well, we love you too. Thanks for coming in. Well, we're thumbing our we're using our thumbs for other reasons. Oh, anyway, we're not going to go back to that other subject about my son telling me I couldn't talk about him on my channel. No one tells me what to do. Thank you very much. I'm a Gen Xer and a rebel. No one tells me what to do. I've been a rebel a long time. Yes, he said that. He said he would take legal action if I talked about him on my channel. Well, in order to take legal action against somebody, they have to use your legal name. Good luck. So I'm going to talk about my eldest son as much as I want to. Yep. He wants to disrespect his mother and leave me hanging on a phone that he decided he wanted. That's fine. That's fine. He wants to disown me over me making him pay his own bills. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I will always and forever be his mother, and I will always and forever love him, no matter what he's done. And that's the nature of being a parent. So it's funny how his love is conditional and mine is not. Exactly, Miss Billy. Exactly. It's okay, Connie. I'm going to be okay. I've already cried a lot of tears over that boy. I did a lot of crying and in despair last week. This week, no more. I'm all out of tears. Yep. Actually, the last 2 weeks, I've done a lot of crying over that boy. You're exactly right, Deneen. He is very lucky he got away with it this long. I have been taken advantage of, disrespected, and mistreated in my own house for the past 2 years. And it is over now. It is over. Yeah, eventually, hey, I could only hope and pray that eventually he will realize that Mama wasn't trying to be ugly. I wasn't trying to be ugly with him. Remade the agreement that I would stop paying these two bills back last May. So I don't know why. I really don't understand why I get disowned for not paying bills that we agreed that I would stop paying over 6 months ago. Why I'm getting disowned now? Why was this a condition of you loving me? I don't understand. But then, oh, don't talk about me on your channel or I'll file legal action. Really? Be my guest. Come take my little bitty disability check. Put me in the homeless shelter. I will drive to your job and tell your job what you've done. And we'll see how long you have one. Does he think they want an employee that sues his mama over exercising her free speech and never mentioning his actual name? Go for it, Bubba. Go for it. Well, hi there, Shannon. Miss Positivity is what I call you. I meant to put that in a comment on a video, but I just hadn't done it. I every time I think about it, then I get distracted. Squirrel. I get distracted by yarn. You know my pain, right? Getting distracted by yarn. But yes, I watch each and every one of your videos, and I nicknamed you Miss Positivity because I can always count on you to be upbeat and positive in every single video. I love it. You're a beautiful human being. Although I have been tempted to send you a hairbrush. I love your hair, actually. I envy that big, thick head of hair. I wish my hair would look like that if I grew it out, but it will not. It looks like a stringy mess. It will not be thick and luscious like that. No thick, luscious locks for me. Well, it's I say that in a jest. I do like your crazy hair. It's very you. It's very you. It adds to your charm, darling. It really does. Let's do this stuff. They're getting out in the world. New ships, they have zero clue it takes. They will fall and learn when we have told them so. Yes, Miss Billy, you are exactly right. I know, Mel, I know. Her hair is long and luxurious and red. I love it. You have a lion's mane. I've had one hair trim since starting the channel. I've got 80s hair, big and bold. Absolutely. And we love it. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. Yep. But I'm going to have this hair because I like this hair. This suits me. The short and sleek suits me. It suits my attitude. It suits my look. It's what I like. So it's what I'm going to keep doing. And I don't care who don't like it. There's a lady on Facebook that has this does these videos. Hey Kristen, good to see you. She has the I Don't Care Club, and I am so joining that club. It's the perimenopausal and postmenopausal and currently menopausal women, and it's the I Don't Care Club. Has anyone else seen these videos on Facebook? Oh my God, she's so funny. I just die laughing. Yeah, I know you. I've seen some of your Instagram pictures where you had the short short hair. You could do anything though. You're so pretty. You could have any hair and still look good. It all works for you. Then you got that adorable hubby. So you could pull it all off. Yes, you've seen the I don't care lady. Oh, so funny. So funny. Because she talks about everything. When she starts talking about all the different stuff, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I don't care about that either. Yes, I'm going to let them clothes sit in the dryer for 2 days and not fold them. Yes. Why? Because I can. Because I don't care. Because nobody's the boss of me. I don't have no husband around here saying, honey, are you going to fold them clothes? No, no, I'm not. They're going straight from the dryer to the basket where they're going to sit for a week. Maybe 2. And that's probably where I'm going to retrieve them before I wear them. That's right. Hey, I don't wash dishes around here. My Johnny washes the dishes. I'm a little spoiled there. My Johnny washes the dishes, and then he and I share cooking duties. He and I are roommates. That I got the best roommate in the whole wide world. My youngest son is an angel, an absolute angel, and he is the best roommate. You've hit the I don't care point regarding certain things, and she is hilarious. Absolutely. Yep. 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 A kindred spirit. That's right. We don't care. This floor next to my spot. Now I will say I was watching Amy's video the other day, hooked on Wish and Crochet. I was watching her video the other day. She did about an hour-long video where she was organizing her scrap yarn. And I don't know what it is, like subliminal TV or something, because I watch everything on my 50-inch TV right over here. Subliminal TV. And I suddenly felt myself reaching over here next to me and start cleaning my spot. I don't know what she put in that video, but all of a sudden I started cleaning my spot. And I'm like, really, Amy? You inspire me to clean my spot? What's up with that? I'm in the I don't care club. I don't care if it's messy. I'm a creative person. I'm supposed to be messy. Still a happy, naughty mess. Send me some of that energy back. Coming at you, babe. Coming at you. Well, all I really did was pick up the trash. I didn't put yarn up. I didn't, well, I didn't do that much. I just got rid of all the little trash. Trash is what I did. I put a few things up. I got rid of a couple of cardboard boxes that were back here, and then I politely threw some stuff back there. Yes, messy crafty, messy crafty. And guess what? There's still nobody around here to tell me, ooh, that needs organizing, that needs picking up, that needs dealing with. And guess what? If there was anyone around here saying that kind of stuff, I would show them the door. I'd politely show them the door because my name's on everything around here. Yes. I write these here rules. And my rules say this little area right here gets to be as messy as I want it to be. When I get tired of looking at it, that's when it'll get cleaned up. Not before. I don't know when that's going to be, but you know, it is what it is. Oh boy. Now forgive me, Flower. I know you told me your name before, and now I forgot it. I hadn't done one of these in a while, so forgive me. Tell me your name again, darling. Tammy, of course. You changed your name. That's what threw me off. Yep. It used to be Tammy something. Yeah, that would have, yeah. I mean, I'm not even that big a channel to be forgetting people's name, you know? I can see it if I had like, 5K subscribers or something, but no, I'm just a itty bitty channel. But that's how come I know most of y'all anyway, or at least by screen name. I remember things about people. Cluttered creative. Yep. I try to. I kept looking at your little icon, and I was like, that looks really familiar. So I knew you. I just was like, We got two Connies, two Tammys. Yep. Where's Lisa? I know there's a Lisa out there somewhere. There's always a Lisa. How long have we been going? About an hour? Yeah, about an hour. Okay. We'll go a little bit longer. So what is everyone working on? We know that Shannon has about 20 projects, mostly knit. And she just finished that glorious, glorious shawl with all the puff stitches. Hey, Sinead. I'm going to butcher that name right now. My tongue didn't want Sinead. Okay. Making a C2C blanket. Hello. Yeah, I know. I haven't been live in quite a while. I'm glad you caught me, Sinead. I am butchering that name. Sandoval. Okay. Sunita. Okay. Sunita? Okay. S- Sinida. Okay. Pushing for more projects too. Of course you are. Cause like I am Speedy Couture. I got cards, Shannon. I am Miss Speedy Couture. Miss Speedy Couture. Oh, that's not the only one I got. I got another set because Roxy couldn't stop at one. She had to get me two. There's this one. Speedy Couture again. Not as I guess I do Speedy crochet like Shannon does Speedy knit. And with fingering weight, Lord have mercy. The gorgeous things she makes. I wonder which one of them kids I need to marry to get a pair of socks. Since I don't have the equipment to have no grandbabies. You got an extra son that needs a wife. I need a pair of them socks. 12 this month, but unsure I'll get to all of them. It would be great if I finished one or two along the way. Yep. Well, thank you so much. Well, she works fast. I don't know how she churns things out like she does and such quality stuff. Finger and weight. I've got a ton of it. Yep. Yeah, all that hand dyed stuff you got. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Red and blue blanket for yourself. Well, that is awesome, Sarah. Well, I'm looking forward to putting Amy's blanket together next year when she gets all her squares done. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll be having fun just looking at all those pretty squares that she's doing. I'll get to look at them on her video, and then when she sends them to me, I'll look at them in person and oogle over them while I'm sewing them together and tucking in the ends. Because that offer was good. You could take that one to the bank. Well, I don't think there's anything you can't do, Shannon. I think you set your mind to it. You can really do anything. About to finish a knit shawl, but you have at least 10 others on the hook and needles. Plus, we're having a starting socks class at work on Saturday. Oh boy. You know, I have a pair of circular needles sitting right here, but I just didn't have the coordination to do knitting with two needles. Now you give me a large gauge loom, I could make you a hat, I could make you a cowl, but do not expect me to do it with two needles. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Hey Terry, good to see you. Sunita. Okay. Yeah. All right. Two blankets, one gorgeous great nephew, and one for I'm not sure. I just liked the yarn. Sounds like a plan. You just finished a Valentine cardigan with a crossbody granny square bag. Super cute. Oh, Billy, you might have to send me pictures of that. That sounds wonderful. Hey, Kimberly, good to see you. That's the one thing you're trying to learn is knitting. Ooh, couldn't do the loom knitting. I did try it a while back and gave it all away. Well, well, it's one of those things. I could almost do loom because loom knitting is where I started. That's where I started. That's where my yarn journey completely started. Is my oldest son had a friend that was having a baby, and her aunt and her mother both had passed away, and no one was around to make her a baby blanket. And sure, we could have went and bought her a baby blanket, but I'm old school, and I like somebody needs to make her a baby blanket. And so I'd done some little research and whatnot, and I was like, and I had gotten some yarn and a hook, and I really tried to learn the crochet, and I was like, this is not going very fast. This is not, I'm not learning this quick enough. She's gonna have this baby before I learn how to crochet. And then somebody, I don't even remember who it was, it might have been my mother, suggested that I get a loom and try loom knitting. And I was like, okay. And so I went to Hobby Lobby, and I found this really long pink rectangle, straight loom like this. And so that's what I used. I watched some YouTube videos, and I made her a baby blanket on this long, straight loom. And I caught the bug. And I started, and then I got some brown looms and learned how to make hats. And Lord, did I make a lot of hats. And it just took off from there. And it took me probably almost another year after that to finally learn crochet. And boy, when I learned how to crochet, that was all she wrote. And the rest is history. I know, right, Deneen? Ooh, for shame. The lawyers are going to come knocking on my door. Bring it. Oh, you learned how to knit when you were 8 years old? I bet you're really good at it. 65 in here. Let's hit the thumbs. Yeah. Let's see how long we've been going. Oh, okay. We'll go a little longer as long as folks are active. Yeah, but loom knitting is good. It takes a while. I am right-handed, Sanita. I am right-handed, but I'm also ambidextrous. So I can switch. I can do a lot of things with my left hand, that I can do with my right. I can't write. I can't, write with a pen and stuff, but I can do a lot of things with my left hand that I can do with my right. So, but I can't crochet. I can't crochet with my left. I can almost crochet with my left. Like if I hold it with my right hand, I can do the movements with my left. It's weird, but I do that I find myself doing it all the time. And then I'm like, what are you doing? Because sometimes my right wrist will hurt or my right elbow and shoulder will hurt. And so I will move my left hand I do the movements with my left hand to compensate for the pain. And so it's weird, but it works. It works. The latch hook, I used to love that when I was a kid. I've never done latch hook. You have a baby blanket on the hook and just grabbed a bunch of yarn to start a scarf. Well, I still have the scarf I started with the hand spun yarn. I did a couple of rows on that yesterday. That's a kind of a long-term project. Um, I don't know who's going to end up with. I don't know if I'll keep that or gift it to someone's special. But right now I got 3 sweaters going. There's a couple of blankets that are in the UFO pile, but I need to pull them out and work on them now that it's cold. Yes, me too, Linda. Start itis. Start itis. Want to learn knitting? Try continental knitting. You hold the yarn the same as you do for crochet. That's the way knitting clicked for me. Well, I will think about that, Sunita. I will definitely think about that. I love latch hook when I was younger. Now I crochet. I hadn't thought about latch hook. Hobby Lobby has a lot of cute latch hook kits. Well, I will have to look into that, Amy. That's down the road. That's how I knit is continental. Oh, okay. Well, I will YouTube search that and see if that might be doable. I will have to YouTube search that and see if that's doable because I hated to give up on it. I'm not a person that generally gives up on stuff, but it just seems so complicated. Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm doing something, y'all. Over here, yep. And if y'all haven't checked out Amy's channel yet, there it is. That lady is really good at the crochet. Yeah. Quality crochet content on her channel every time. Especially the kits. Oh, the kits, the Woobles kits and the crochet kits in general. It's kids. Yes, me too. Ah, okay. See, I remember seeing the latch. I remember seeing the latch hook kits, but I just never got into it. I think my grandmother taught me how to chain crochet, in crochet, but we never got past the chaining. I don't remember why, but we never got past chaining when my grandmother was trying to teach me as a kid. So it took me, into my 40s before I could learn how to crochet. Go figure. And now I've been crocheting for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years, about close to 5 years now. Yeah. Awesome. And I just like to thank the good Lord for no trolls tonight. All right. Well, we're going to go another 5 minutes or so, and then I'm going to call it. That'd be about an hour and a half. You can make pillows, rugs with the latch hook kits. It comes with all the yarn and the mesh with the design and matching colors of yarns. Hmm. I know they look cute. Pillows are nice. They make good gifts too. Well, hi, Lisa. Hey, I told you there would be a Lisa. Welcome to the party, Lisa. I told y'all there would be a Lisa. Thank you for proving me right. Straight from Australia. Oh, look, another one. And he just learned how to crochet. There, see? Yep. Yep. I had just said earlier, since we had two Tammys, two Connies, I needed a Lisa. And then we got two Lisas. There we go. All we need is a couple of Stephanies. When I was in school, there were certain names that were like really common, and Stephanie, Jennifer, oh man, it was so common. Yeah, Stephanie and Jennifer. Those were the main common names in my classes. There were multiples of both. Stephanie and Jennifer. Yeah, they would have to call them by their name and their last initial to get the right one. Hey, Adeline, good to see you. Addie, I think you're the only Addie. I think you're the only one. And we got just one Billy. Yep, only one Billy Rose. Your dad had 4 girls. Oh, wow. Well, Eva, I think Eva's middle name is Rose, but she's probably working. No, she's a tax preparer, so she's probably working. We just got one Kimberly. There was a bunch of Kims too. Bunch of Kimberlys. Yeah, that was a big one too. 3 Lisas. Oh my word. I went to school with a Lisa, but only one Lisa. Her name was Lisa Webster. And she liked to bully me. And I was a tiny girl in school. I was real little and weighed about 105 pounds soaking wet in school. And one day I got the courage up and I double fisted her and hit her straight in the eye and gave her a black eye. About a day later, she wanted to be my best friend. And we were good friends after that, but I had to give her a black eye first. But she was bullying me. I had, you just can't continue to be bullied. You have to stick up for yourself. And so when I stuck up for myself, it ended with her having a black eye. But it worked. She stopped bullying me. Oh, your dad's name was Billie Jean. Ah, and your mom's middle name was Rosalie. So I got well, that makes sense. They named me after the actress that played on Gunsmoke. She played Miss Kitty. Her name was Amanda Blake. I don't know why they couldn't give me her last name as my middle name, but what's done is done. So, yep, that's how I got my name, Amanda, after Amanda Blake. Yep. And forever and a day, there was this old friend of my mom and them's that liked to call me Miss Kitty. And I would forever kick him in the shins every time he did. That's the same story my grandma had. Her best friend growing up was her bully until they fought and then they became friends. Yep, it happens that way. Sometimes sometimes the bully is just jealous of you. And when you equal the playing field by socking them in the eye, all of a sudden they realize, you know, they want to, they all the whole time they just really wanted to be your friend. Yep. And of course, and you know, things were different growing up here in Shreveport, Bossier. Um, I was only I was one out of two white girls in my class. Everyone else was African American. So Lisa was African American. And so, yeah, I had to, all my friends, I wasn't even friends with the other white girl. I wasn't even friends with her. And so I was friends with Mary Jane, Marilyn, and Tanya. I wasn't friends with the other white girl because the other white girl was stuck up. And so Lisa wanted to be friends with Mary Jane, Marilyn, and Tanya. Well, they didn't want nothing to do with Lisa. So her only option was to bully me. So, yeah, but that's how I learned how to dance. I still got the moves. Them girls showed me how to dance. I can move them hips, let me tell you, I can. Them sisters sure learned a girl how to dance. It was either learn how to dance or get your butt beat. So, dance, I learned. I learned. And don't talk in proper English or you get your butt beat then too. Hey Elaine, good to see you. Yeah, like I went on like a summer uh church vacation Bible study or something like that, and I came back to school talking proper English. That didn't work. I had to stop that. About got beat up. I had to go back to talking like them. It was rough, but I made it. And I'm still friends with Mary Jane. 30 plus years later, I'm still friends with Mary Jane. Yep, she still lives in Bossier. We're the same age. So, you know, good times, good times. Because I was getting it from both ends. I was getting it in the home life and I was getting it at school too. Because my mama's first husband was a beater. So I was catching it at home and catching it at school. Exactly right, Billy. Exactly right. And you don't get more real deal than Mary Jane. She is the real deal. Yep. About as down to earth as they come. Yep. Salt of the earth she is. Absolutely. Beautiful person. Yep. I don't know about what I really don't know what happened to the rest of them. She's the only one I kept in touch with. So we're Facebook friends. We've been to lunch. It's been some years, but we did used to go to lunch every now and then. But yeah, she's a good soul. Y'all keep in touch with any of your school friends? You have three. That's been my friend since elementary school. Yep. Yeah, there's another one of my Facebook friends that been friends with me since junior high. Yep, Rebecca. Well, back when we were kids, it was Becky, but now it's Rebecca. And she and I are the same age. She has grandkids and everything, though. Yeah. I'm trying to think, do I keep in touch with anybody else? But I think it's just Mary Jane and Rebecca. You keep in touch with a couple of your school friends. Yep. It's good to it to try to remember positive things from your childhood. Your husband and you were graduated high school together. Does that count? Yeah, it does count, Deneen. It does count that you married your high school sweetheart. That's amazing. That's amazing. They're still in our hometown. Yeah, mine are too fast. Yeah, same here. I only have one true friend that I've had since freshman year. That's 29 years ago. Everyone is Facebook acquaintance. Yeah. Oh, dying. School friends on my Facebook like post. Schoolmates. Ah, okay. Just one. There are several from school on Facebook, but I don't see very many. And some are here in town. Ah, gotcha. Didn't date in high school. We met up again at our 10-year high school reunion. Oh, oh, that's a sweet story. And then sparks flew. That's wonderful. Hmm. Well, I think I saw an ex boyfriend on one of them dating apps one time. It wasn't, well, we were 13 and 14. It's complicated, but I think it was him. It was an acquaintance back then. It was someone I think I made out with or something. But when I saw his picture, I was like, I wonder if that is that Brad. His name was Brad, but I think I recognized him. He was the right age because he was like a year younger than me. So I think he was that Brad, but I'm not sure. His facial features stayed the same, but his last name started with an O. Very unusual last name, but yeah, I think it was him. It'd be interesting to see if that was him or not, because well, anyway, our encounter was very brief. You have lots of friends still from school. Was at a baby shower yesterday for a friend from school's grandchild. Oh, okay, cool. Grandchildren. I'll never have those, but that's okay. It might be for the best. Probably was. Look the same as middle school, just older. People still recognize me. You know, I'm starting to get recognized from when I was younger because of the weight loss. I look like I did when I was younger. Well, these hair, skin, and nail vitamins are helping that. What does the purple crown mean? Um, I'm not sure. Let's see what that means. That might mean oh, it didn't tell me. Hold on. Hold on. What does that mean? Oh, it just says top fans. Maybe because I know that hold on. I know I got channel members in here, but I'm not sure. Maybe because they comment a lot. Adele, probably because they comment. They're frequent visitors to the comment section. Maybe 7 years old when we moved from Mississippi and 81 now and live in Tennessee. I have family. Well, I have an uncle that lives in Tennessee, but we haven't spoken in a little while since I stopped talking to mom. But a lot of my family's in Tennessee. I have cousins and stuff up there too. that I'm not really familiar with because I didn't grow up in Tennessee. Need some caffeine. Oh no, I don't have caffeine this late. You're out of caffeine somehow, but I need caffeine. So vanilla chai tea is an extra bag strong. I hear you, Billy. I hear you. I stopped drinking caffeine at like 1 o'clock usually. You won't have grandkids either. I'm slowly getting used to the idea. It is hard. It's hard to get used to it, Sunita. It's really hard. But with the situation with my oldest son, I'm and Johnny being autistic, my youngest son is autistic, so I really don't look for anything to happen there. So yeah. Top fans is due to the comments. Thanks, Shannon. I wasn't sure about that. I think it's because they comment a lot. Yeah, okay. Because I know there's other little star. I don't have specialized, like next to Denine's name, you'll see she's highlighted, and then there's like a little star next to her name because she's a channel member. So comment interactions, okay. Bragging rights to those in your feed. Okay. And Barbara says, see, that's just what it is, Amanda. They replying to or comments more in. Oh, okay. We were expecting grandbaby number 7 in about 3 weeks. Oh my goodness, 3 weeks, Shannon. That is so exciting. I hope it's healthy and happy. I hope everything goes without a hitch. I hope she has a very easy labor and that everything goes very, very smoothly. Your only child is fully disabled. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always Johnny is very high functioning and he does eventually want to get out and have his own place and his own life and everything. So hey, it's possible things could turn around and Johnny could meet Mrs. Wright and they could end up having a baby and I could end up being a grandma that way. So, it's not completely ruled out. It's not completely ruled out. And y'all please, if y'all haven't if y'all I hadn't even hold on a minute. Let me go do this. Let me share her link because if y'all aren't subscribed to her, then there is something wrong with y'all. There is Shannon's link if y'all want to go subscribe to Shannon. She puts out a video every single day. She is Miss Positivity. You will not be bored watching her videos. And if you want to like go back into December and watch her advent calendars, I highly recommend that because they were fantastic. You are so welcome. I enjoyed those advent calendars. Not as much as Shannon enjoyed those advent calendars, but I enjoyed them very much. That one, that fade with the pastels, oh, that was transcendent. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. That pastel fade was gorgeous. I can't, man. And I can imagine is, hey Jono, good to see you. Happy New Year. Yes. But I can't imagine, what project you're going to throw that yarn into. That's going to be a tough one. Or multiple projects. You could Blackboard had the lovely pastel fade. Yeah. That stuff gorgeous. Now pastels aren't typically my cup of tea, but that was so pretty. So pretty. And the other yarn from the place that we won't talk about since their customer service, but their yarn was equally gorgeous. Hopefully you'll get the rest of what you paid that enormous amount for. You know. Oh, the color work for it. Yes, yes, yes. I think the pastel would look good with like a cream color or even I guess it would look good either way, either using like that charcoal color or a cream color would look good either way. Either you could, I don't think you can go wrong with a charcoal or a cream color. Either way would be gorgeous. What did she say? What did I miss? Hence, Amanda, I'll send you some grandbabies for a couple of days. Okay, Billy. She gonna send me some grandbabies. Oh, Lord. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Grandkids. Read my previous. I'm dead. I'm cracking up. Oh, traveling grandkids. Do they make crates for them? We'll put them in pet crates. Pack them Pop Tarts and Kool-Aid. Send them on. Yeah, the classic charcoal, man. I love that. Charcoal and pastels. Oh, either, like I said, you can't go wrong with the charcoal and the pastels or the cream. Either one would just be gorgeous. But man, the patterns you were showing, oh, blow me away. Those giant plastic bubbles and they roll around. Billy, did you have one of my gummies? You have enough of the charcoal from Arcane Fiberworks to do the some. Oh, well, all right then. I guess that's been decided. That is amazing. Ha ha. Nope. I don't even drink. I just am funny and I cuss a lot. Yes, ma'am. And where, Billy? Where are you located? What city and state are you in? I need to know. You miss your granddaughters. They live thousands of miles. Oh, Indiana. Ah, way up north where it snows. Oh my goodness. Born and raised in Indiana. You must email me. Please, Billy, email me. It's in the description box. Please, ma'am. Email me, please. We must talk. Please. Ah, excellent question, Sunita. Excellent question. How does it stack up, Shannon? Uh, the Arcane Fiberworks. How does it stack up against some of that other hand dyed stuff that you've enjoyed? I like it and bounce around something fierce. Is it hard to pick a favorite then? Because I know that hand dyed yarn is all the rage. I can't afford it. As much as yarn as I go through making sweaters, I really just can't afford to use the hand dyed stuff. You have a very large collection. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Now I am working on a Malabrigo sweater, but that yarn was gifted to me a couple of years ago. And that sweater will be kept. Somebody would have to really pay me a lot of money to get that one from me. Just saying. That I currently charge $100 a sweater. If you want the Malabrigo sweater, you're gonna have to pay 200. Just saying, it ain't going cheap because I really, really want to keep that. Yes, yeah. hmm I'll show you where I'm at with it. I got to add another cake on to what I got going on here. But this is what we got going on. I'm this far on both sides right now. It's gonna be pretty though. I love all those fancy stitches and that fancy cardigan that you keep showing off, Shannon. But I'm gonna stick with what I know because I've tried some of that fancy stitches in other projects, and it just wrecks my brain. I looked at the cardigans that you showed on your channel, those patterns that you showed. No, that's a nightmare to me. I'm going. especially with the Malabrigo, I'm not complicating that situation. We're not doing that. No, I don't do patterns. I've tried to do patterns, and patterns make my head hurt. One of these days, I'll come across one that I absolutely cannot live without, and I will get Amy's help. Yeah. Well, I did master the puff stitch. I did. I did. I can do the puff stitch. I can. I did a sweater not last year, but the year before for my friend Eva's granddaughter. Um, yes, complicated means acrobats, Amy. Acrobats, full of acrobats. Mm, we know how I feel about acrobats. Yeah. Where did we get Gail? Where did I miss? Did I miss somebody? Oh, hey, Gail. Hey. Yeah, but yeah, I don't. I didn't get into crochet to stress, so I keep my stitches simple because mm, if I get too complicated, it makes my head hurt. I don't mind the front post, back post. I don't mind those. Those to me, those are really not that complicated. I can do front post, back post, but them puff stitches about broke me. I kept forgetting how many times to go in and pull up, and it became a whole thing. But I did that custom sweater for Eva's granddaughter, and I did puff stitches along the sleeves. I did puff stitches along the top of the sleeves on both sides. That was enough for me. That was enough. It was for a special girl for a special sweater, and that was enough. That was enough. And she still loves that sweater, and that's good enough for me. That's good enough. So no more of that crap. We will stick with double crochets, single crochets, half double crochets, and my hexicardies because people still love them. I wish they'd order more from me because I could really use the money right now. Money is really bad and tight right now. Really bad and tight. But it's okay. The good Lord will provide and I will be okay. But, it is what it is. Always. But I'll be fine. A feather stitch. Your favorite stitch. Ah, okay. Looking or the unusual patterns, the unique ones. Well, I live vicariously. Those that can't do, they live vicariously. So I watch your channel, Shannon, so that I can live vicariously through your lovely patterns that you work up and that you show, and Amy, who does all those beautiful, complicated patterns. I love to watch her work up such beauty. Man, that cardigan that Amy just recently finished. Oh, that was to die for. So beautiful. Amy is such a talented crocheter. Amy is a talented crocheter as Shannon is a knitter. Fantastic. Fantastic. She puts me to shame every day. So I just love to watch Amy and her creations because she uses all of those patterns and she can follow all that complicated stuff and does beautiful work. Beautiful. Hey Jono, what your son took you to your local yarn store and a full sack of full of potential. Well, I'm glad your son still loves you, Jono. My oldest son has, well, abandoned me. No longer loves me. Yep, it's okay. I still have another son that loves me, so I'm okay. At least JJ still loves me. He doesn't understand why my oldest son did what he did. We're not going to talk about him by name, though, because I don't want to get sued. Yep, we keep holding on. Everything be all right. Jesus, light the way. Yep. So, what do you tell us is you're looking to adopt a respectful child? Yeah, can you send Ryan in the mail? No, no, it's good. I can't afford to feed Ryan. Working stitches out of order. Not as complicated as it sounds. Ah, might enable you to look at Fiber Co Road to China Light yarn. Oh, okay. I got to keep my good boy. Take one of the lazy girls. All right, send Lily. Send Lily. Send Lily. Mardi Gras coming. She'll love that. You see the honey cow pattern on Rivalry? I've made one with that yarn. Ooh. Sorry I missed what happened with your son. Maybe he'll change. I don't know, Sunita. It's a long story, darling. He's decided that he doesn't need me as a mom anymore because I decided that I wasn't going to pay his cell phone bill or his car insurance anymore after we agreed last year that I would stop doing so after the first of the year. So apparently that makes me no longer suitable to be his mom because I decided that at 33 he should pay his own bills since he works full time and I'm on disability. Go figure. 13 years old. You know what? I got two dogs. And they're just like toddlers. So I'm good. I'm good. I don't need anybody's extra children. I do have party plans. I do have party plans for this summer. We talked about it earlier. Where we been going? Ooh, we've been going almost 2 hours. That's pretty good for me. I usually only make it an hour. We do have party plans for this summer. I'm going to go ahead and announce this before I close this out. We're getting close to a 2 hour mark. So I'm going to announce this and then I'm going to close out because I'm almost out of drink. Um, this summer I'm going to throw a Zoom because some of my buddies that have my Facebook instant messenger are going to help me out with Zoom. I'm going to throw a Zoom party to celebrate my over 216-pound weight loss because I've not had a chance to do that um, because of life in general and just because I haven't felt worthy, but I am worthy to celebrate such an iconic milestone in my life. And so, because I had gastric bypass surgery on November 1st, 2023, and since then, well, if you go back to 2021, is when I was at my highest of 436 pounds. I now weigh 220 pounds. So that's where I get the 216 pounds from. By summer, I plan on being even smaller. So by this summer, I'm going to have a backyard Zoom party with as many folks as that I can get fit into a Zoom. And I'm going to have me an umbrella drink of some tropical, non alcoholic, non caffeinated sweet drink. I'm going to wear my beautiful red dress that Amy made me. And I'm going to look as fabulous as I can possibly look. And I'm going to have my beautiful dogs by my side, my beautiful son, youngest son by my side, and we are going to partay. Balloons, everything. Well, we can't have music. Sorry. There won't be any music because of copyright. So, well, it's a Zoom. It's a Zoom. Does that qualify? Does music qualify on a Zoom? Can we have music on a Zoom? I bet we can. Can we have music on a Zoom? Ooh. Can we you can have music? Oh yay. So we're going Had the B-52s love shack. That's my happy. That's my cheer up music. I'm gonna play it on repeat. So if you tune in and you hear the B-52s love shack on repeat, know that you're in the right place. That you have reached enlightenment. That you have reached the right place. There will be some 80s music up in there. So, yeah, because that's how I roll. 80s music. Yeah. So, zoom it up. Zoom it do. I'm going to need some help planning it. But yeah, yes, indeed. We deserve it. Because I'm not the only one that's lost tons of weight. There's a bunch of y'all in here that's lost tons of weight. So we're not just doing this party for me. This ain't just for me. This is for y'all too. This is for y'all too. Bring your snacks, bring your drink of choice. We're going to do it for everybody. Everybody that's had a weight loss, everybody that's had an accomplishment that you haven't had a chance to celebrate. That's what we're going to do. Yep. Whatever accomplishment you've had in the last couple of years that life has prevented you from celebrating, that's what we're going to celebrate. Rewa has similar hair. Oh, okay. Well, everybody's going to be, if you're a subscriber, you got to be a subscriber to the channel. But yes, retiring. Yes, Shannon. No more work. No more work. No more work. No more going into the office, knitting all day. Knit and play with dogs and hubby all day. Yay! That's the life. And grandbabies. Yes, Shannon, you deserve that life. You've worked really hard for that life. Absolutely. I think on the free Zoom, the limit is 100 people. Okay. For 45 minutes, but I might be wrong. All right, Sanita. Well, my email's in the description box. Those of you that know about Zoom, if y'all would just do some little bit of research and email me. I'm thinking June-ish, May. I think May. May is a good month. May is a perfect weather month for here. So May is our month. Yes, May. Let's do it for May because that's when the weather is really nice here. Not too hot, not cold, perfect. So perfect for the backyard. We clean up all the all the dogs' business back here. We'll get some furniture. We'll get some a lawn chair. I got a really nice lawn chair that Michelle sent me, and so I'll get my lawn chair back there. Get me a little table. Get me some balloons. Yes, 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 yes. Those puppies need attention. Yes. Mm-hmm. Your hubby is adorable. And he's a good hubby, too. You definitely did good. And so did he. He's the one that hit the jackpot. Yes. The pups. Yep. She got a new puppy, too. She got a chow chow named Bear. Oh, and he's so cute. But he's a yarn lover. That fur ball loves his yarn. Gotta watch him. That's the one thing about my dogs. They stay out of my yarn. I'm really proud of them for that. Oh, your birthday's May 28th. Johnny's is, my youngest son's is the 27th. He'll be 27 on the 27th. Yes, a handful, I hear. Yep. You asked him to marry you. Oh, that is so sweet. Yep. Yep. The chow chow loves all your yarn and creations. Well, he'll probably grow out of that when he gets, a little older and you get him neutered and all that. Both my dog, well, Maggie, I adopted her. She was already spayed when I adopted her, and then Theodore is been neutered since about 2 months after I got him. Geez, 9 years ago almost. Theodore's gotcha day is February 4th, and it will be 9 years since we got Theodore. A good thing when you saw it and you wasn't about to lose him. That's right. That's right. Well, he knew a good thing too. He said yes. And he spends every day making you happy. So hey, you can't beat that 30 plus years. Yes indeed. I pay attention. I pay attention. Yep. All right, y'all, where we at? Ooh, 2 hours. Wow, that's pretty good for me. Have y'all had a good time? I've had a good time. Thank y'all so much for being here for me tonight. I really appreciate it more than y'all know. Well, there'll be lots of talking between now and May. So I may have to do it like in 2 sessions because I don't know how many people will. I mean, we got 61 people here tonight. So at least 61 people, you know, I don't know how many people will sign up. So I guess what we'll have to do is have a sign up for it, and then I guess Anita's probably right about the 100 for 45 minutes. 45 minutes is a pretty good length for that sort of thing. So I'd honestly like to at least be able to go an hour. But I think 100 people is a lot. So I think that's probably too many. I don't really look for there to be 100 people, but my channel's really small. So you claim Sarah for life to life, okay? Oh, I'm not sure I understand what that means. And oh, you need to practice. Yes, we need to practice zooming. That's exactly right, Adele. That's right. We need to do that. That's a good idea. Yes, yes. But we'll talk about it in future videos too, because we got some months before May. I'm thinking somewhere in the middle of May, somewhere in the middle. But yeah, we just need to plan it. We need to definitely plan it and have a sign up for it. I'm thinking probably we'll have like I'll set up some polls, I'll take some surveys and polls to try to narrow down the time, the time of day for it, and try to gauge interest for it. And I know everybody in here that's in the chat is in, or for the most part in, but I want to make sure that it's attendable, that it's for a time during the evening or whatever when it's plausible for folks to be able to get away and do it. I don't want it to be something that they can't come to. You know, I want everybody, as many people as that showed interest to be able to come. So we want to try to include as many, interested parties as possible because I want everyone to have a good time. And I want me to have a good time. And in order for me to have a good time, I need people. So, um, we'll just try to get as many committed to the the party as possible so that I know who's going to show up and that there is going to be in attendance. But I have a small laptop here, and who knows what I'll have by the time May comes. You know, um, Life often changes in months. You never know what's going to happen. But May is a good time. In the middle of May sounds good to me. That's usually when the weather's really good and real. We can always move it in here if the weather turns. But hopefully we can do it out back in the dog's yard after I clean it up, of course. Because I don't want to do it in the other part of the yard because I have that blocked off because there's too many avenues of escape for the dogs. The fence area is unsecure. There's too many holes in the fence to the other part of the yard, and I don't want my dogs to escape. and the yard that they go do their business in is escape proof. It's been, tested and fortified, and so I'd much rather use that part of the yard that, where they can roam free and people and y'all could see them, and we could, visit with the dogs as well. So Maggie's laying out on my bed. She's telling me that it's bedtime. We're usually laying in the bed by now. Y'all got me up past my bedtime. Y'all really doing something. Yep. But yes. So Zooming is pretty easy. Okay, Mel. Well, I'll look forward to that. Mel, whoever knows the most about Zoom, please email me, because I don't know the first thing about it. I really don't. And yeah, I want to be able to do this definitely and include as many of y'all as I can. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, y'all know I love dogs so much, so much, and I love all of y'all. And y'all have been absolutely fabulous tonight. This chat has been on fire the whole time, and it's been amazing. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna get back over here. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Because I got StreamYard I'm using because, well, I like it. But y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for chilling with me for over 2 hours and being my friends and my people and my tribe. I really appreciate that. It's been so much fun. And I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And of course, remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye now.